So Nancy Pelosi made waves yesterday when she said that there shouldn't be any debates between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Now, this is something that has been talked about. I've talked about this because reports started coming in that Democratic strategists were telling Joe Biden, hey, dude, don't debate Donald Trump. Don't do it. It's not worth it. And, usually the reason given is that he's not truthful, and so you're sort of legitimizing him. I want you to check out the Nancy Pelosi clip here. She's going to explain it here.
Since you asked about that, I myself, just don't tell anybody I told you this, especially don't tell Joe Biden. I don't think that there should be any debates. I do not think that the President of the United States has comported himself in a way that anybody should, and that has any association with truth, evidence, data, and facts. I wouldn't legitimize a conversation with him, nor a debate in terms of the presidency of the United States. Now, I know that the Biden campaign thinks in a different way about this, but I thought what he did in the 2016 was disgraceful, stalking Hillary Clinton like that. I was disappointed that the press didn't say, go back to your station. You're not here. You don't own this stage. You have your own podium. She has hers. So I think that he'll probably act in a way that is beneath the dignity of the presidency. He does that every day. But I think he will also belittle what the debates are supposed to be about. And they're not to be about the skullduggery on the part of somebody who has no respect for the office he holds, much less the democratic process. Why else would he try to undermine the elections in the manner in which he is doing? So if Joe Biden asked you what I thought about it, I don't think that he should dignify that conversation with Donald Trump. You ask them any questions, both of them. Just take their own stage for any number of conversations about any subjects. Hold them accountable. What are they proposing? What is their vision? What is their knowledge? How are we going to get it done? How do they connect with the American people? Let that be a conversation with the American people, not an exercise in skullduggery. Thank you all.
So as you see there, Nancy Pelosi is explaining herself as saying that the reason why she doesn't want Joe Biden to debate Donald Trump is because it's going to legitimize Donald Trump, and that he does not operate in any sort of fact-based, data-based world. And she also cited some things that Hillary Clinton did, like, quote, stalking her on the debate stage, whatever that means. So it's really interesting to see. Now, my opinion was sort of volatile on this because I was thinking, the way that Donald Trump's campaign is going, he's going underwater right now really fast by himself. So from their campaign perspective in terms of winning, I was thinking, doing that would probably be the best idea, that being avoiding the debates. But it's far too dangerous of a precedent to go with, to not have a debate, to not debate, because, the American people deserve to get debates. They have the right to get debates from their two presidential nominees, debating each other on the issues. It's pretty irresponsible to do so. So I think it's a pretty dangerous precedent to set, to just be able to be like, this person doesn't operate in truth or facts, so I'm just going to not debate him. I think that's ridiculous. I think that's unacceptable, and it's certainly a precedent that cannot be set. Now, something interesting that was pointed out about Nancy Pelosi is that apparently she hasn't had any primary debates in a long time, or a debate period with an opponent in a long time. So I think she kind of exists in a realm of privilege, in a situation where she doesn't really do any debating herself. So, it doesn't really matter for her, and so that's why she's kind of putting that in. Now, Joe Biden responded saying, nope, I'm 100% debating Donald Trump. He's confident in his abilities, and I want you to check out the footage of Joe Biden saying that.
Nancy Pelosi said something today about the debates that I wanted to play for you.
I myself, just don't tell anybody I told you this, especially don't tell Joe Biden. I don't think that there should be any debates. I do not think that the President of the United States has comported himself in a way that anybody and that has any association with truth, evidence, data, and facts.
What do you think about that? Would you consider not debating the president?
No, I'm going to, as long as the commission continues down the straight and narrow as they have, I'm going to debate him. Now, I know for certain that they're going to, I'm going to be a fact checker on the floor while I'm debating him. In fact, but look, the one thing that's gone on so far is the vast majority, with notable exceptions, of the news media have been fact checking the things they've been saying during the convention. And it's just one lie after another, lying, one after another. But the debates are going to take place. I've been recommended to me by a number of very competent people who know their way around, including leading Republicans, that I shouldn't debate Trump unless there's a fact checker on the ground. I mean, in there in the debate saying that's true, that's not true. But look, I think everybody knows this man has a somewhat pathological tendency not to tell the truth.
Now, what I find most interesting about this, and it's really funny because Nancy Pelosi even responded with this later in the day. Okay, this came out 7:18 Pacific time, p.m. On August 27th. It's now August 28th. And she says, I have every confidence in Biden against Trump in debates. I have every confidence in Joe Biden. Why I said he shouldn't debate Trump has nothing to do with Joe Biden. Joe Biden will be great. He is a great debater. So what's interesting about this is that are people being truthful? These Democratic strategists, Nancy Pelosi, are these people really being truthful when the only rationale that they give for Joe Biden not debating Donald Trump, being that, he doesn't operate in any realm of truth or facts or anything like that? Or is there something else kind of sprinkled in there? Is this a mixed approach? Or is it just a full-on facade? Are these people worried that Joe Biden is going to underperform in the debate and that it's a potential risk? Are they worried that, hey, we don't really have any upside from doing a debate, and also, considering Joe Biden's lack of and limited cognitive ability, maybe it's not going to be too good for him, so the risk-reward ratio just isn't worth it, and so, that's why I'm trying to get Joe Biden to do it, but I'm going to tell the public, it's because Trump doesn't, he doesn't, live in a world of facts. Or is it a mix of both? Do they see the cognitive decline and the risk-reward factor and the fact that he doesn't, he doesn't live in a fact-based world or arguments and things like that and data? Could be a mix of all three of those. But is this the only reason? It's a very interesting question, honestly. I'm very curious to know myself whether or not that's the only reason. But it's definitely really interesting to see, again, Joe Biden saying that Trump is a pathological liar. Joe Biden is also a pathological liar at the same level as Trump. But he will debate him, and that is a good thing because it's a very dangerous precedent to set, to just be like, I'm not going to debate my presidential opponent. No, you can't do that. What the fuck? That's crazy. No, you can't do that. No way, no chance. But Nancy Pelosi doesn't debate anybody, so that's what she wants Joe Biden to do as well.